Ho ho ho! What's going on, guys? 8BitGlitch79 here, and welcome back to the 12 nostalgic days of Christmas. So be sure you hit subscribe and hit that bell because I'm going to have guests all throughout this series, so you're not going to want to miss it. So grab yourself a hot drink, nestle down by the fire, and let's get nostalgic. Alright, so for this episode, I'm going to be talking about Metal Gear Solid. And before we do that, I want to kick it off over to Nintendo25 to tell us his nostalgic game.
How's it going, everyone? Nintendo25 here, and I want to thank 8BitGlitch79 for having me in this video, so this should be a lot of fun. One of my favorite gaming memories as a kid is playing this game with my dad called Casino Kid. I know, not the most thrilling game in the world, but I spent time with my dad, and we gambled. A lot. And we gambled so much, we actually beat this game. You go through 16 different people before you challenge the Casino King, and you take the throne or the crown or whatever. There's two games that you play, and that's blackjack and poker. I just call it a 5-card draw because that's pretty much what it is. But yeah, you have to go through 16 different people in a certain order, and you gotta go to the Casino King, beat him, and you take all of his money because you're a savage, and it's a good game. It really is. Surprisingly, it's a good game. They made a sequel. It's not as good. I have it, but I don't know, this one's way better, I think. But yeah, that's my favorite gaming memory, and thank you again, 8BitGlitch79, for having me on, and I'll see you guys next time.
That's an interesting pick. I never would have thought you for Casino Kid. Interesting. You learn something new about somebody every day, don't you? But anyways, back to the episode. So today I'm talking about Metal Gear Solid. Now, why is this game so nostalgic to me? Well, it's the game that got me into the PlayStation. When the PlayStation was out, I didn't really think about it or even care about it or even take notice of it, to be honest. I was content with my 8-bit NES, my 16-bit Super Nintendo, and my 16-bit Sega Genesis. That's all I needed. I was completely at home and happy. But one day I'm in EB Games, I'm looking around, and I see this strategy guide, and it was Metal Gear Solid. And I went, what? There's another Metal Gear? And immediately I'm thinking like NES or something. So I pick up the book and I start thumbing through it and looking through it, and I'm like, oh my god, this looks incredible. This looks amazing. It's like a movie. And so I asked the guy, and he says, that's on the PlayStation. And he says, it's not out yet, the game. It'll be out, I forget at that time how long it was going to be, but for some reason they're selling the strategy guides like way before. So I was like, this is amazing. So right then, literally right then, I bought the PlayStation 1 just so I'd have it to be ready. I bought the PlayStation and it came with a demo disc, and it had like a demo of Metal Gear on it. And I think for starters, that's all I had. I didn't even have a full game. I just played that for a while, was completely content just playing the demo disc. And then finally the Metal Gear game came out, I got it, and I could not put it down. That game just blew me away. It introduced so many new mechanics to video game playing, and it just was unfathomable at the time. It was just unbelievable. I mean, I sat there and I played it non-stop. And this is the time when I started dating my wife, and she would watch me play it along, and she was right into it too. She thought it was the greatest thing. And then all of a sudden she got hooked on all the RPGs because she's a big RPG player, and the PlayStation had tons of great RPGs. So she was very happy with the PlayStation as well. But that's why Metal Gear Solid means so much to me. It's just one of those games that I think forever will be at the top of my list. Probably right under there, right under Contra. And I was lucky enough this year, this last con, to meet the voice of Solid Snake, David Hayter, and I got my copy, my original copy, autographed by him, and that was an awesome moment in my video game career, you could say. I mean, I loved Metal Gear so much that it was the first import game I also bought. Had to buy the Japanese version of it as well. So, yeah, that's how much I love it. I played it in Japanese as well. So, that's my stroll down memory lane on this episode of the 12 Nostalgic Days of Christmas. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you're enjoying the series. So subscribe and hit that bell. And until next time, this is 8-Bit Glitch 79, and I'm glitching out.